Welcome, friends, to a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, where every step you take is a journey through centuries of culture and commerce. This is the heart of Istanbul, a city that has been the crossroads of civilizations for thousands of years, and at its very core lies the legendary Grand Bazaar. Today we're exploring this iconic marketplace. More than just a place to shop, it's a living, breathing museum, echoing with the footsteps of sultans, traders, and travelers from every corner of the world. Built in the 15th century, the Grand Bazaar quickly became the commercial heart of Istanbul, connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa through a vibrant network of trade routes. Imagine the treasures and tales that have passed through these walls. What began as a humble warehouse has grown into a sprawling labyrinth of over 60 streets and 4,000 shops. Think of it as the world's very first shopping mall, but with centuries of stories woven into every corner. The Grand Bazaar, or Kapalı Çarşı, is truly a city within a city. Here you'll find not just shops but beautiful fountains, historic mosques, and miles of covered streets that have sheltered generations of merchants and visitors. Through fires, earthquakes, and the relentless march of time, the Grand Bazaar has endured. Each restoration has added a new layer to its story, making it more vibrant and resilient than ever before. Walking through these grand gates is like stepping into a storybook written over 500 years, where every chapter is alive with color, sound, and the spirit of Istanbul. Every stone beneath your feet has been worn smooth by millions of footsteps, each wall whispering secrets of deals struck and friendships forged in the bustling alleys. The real treasure here isn't just the gold, carpets, or spices, it's the experience itself. It's the laughter of merchants, the energy of the crowds, and the sense of discovery around every turn. So, are you ready to get a little lost? To wander through winding aisles and stumble upon something unforgettable, whether it's a hidden cafe or a centuries-old shop? Don't forget to look up, admire the breathtaking arched gateways and the hand-painted ceilings, each one a masterpiece that tells its own story. Here you become part of something much bigger, a living chain of humanity stretching back through the ages, connecting past and present in a single, unforgettable moment. So let's step inside together and see what adventures, stories, and surprises await us in the heart of Istanbul's Grand Bazaar. The moment you enter, the outside world disappears. The sounds hit you first. A symphony of shopkeepers calling out, tea glasses clinking, and dozens of languages blending together. The air is thick with the scent of spices, sweets, apple tea, and leather. Every turn brings a new aroma: cumin, saffron, Turkish delight, olive oil soap. Visually, it's a kaleidoscope: vaulted ceilings, painted patterns, sunlight streaming in, and endless color from ceramics, lamps, and textiles. The crowd is a river of locals and tourists, all moving with purpose but never in a rush. Families point out treasures, friends haggle, couples stroll hand in hand. You're swept up in the collective joy and energy of the bazaar. Here beauty, connection, and discovery are universal languages. It's overwhelming, but in the best way. Let's dive deeper into this sensory wonderland. Let's pick a direction. Left, right, it doesn't matter. The Grand Bazaar is a living labyrinth, and every path promises something new. The moment you step inside, the world outside fades away, replaced by a symphony of sights, sounds, and scents that pull you deeper into its heart. Getting lost is half the fun. Here, wandering isn't just allowed, it's encouraged. Each turn brings a fresh wave of excitement, as if the bazaar itself is inviting you to explore its secrets. We wander into a lane of leather goods, jackets, bags, shoes, all crafted with pride. The scent of leather mingles with the air, and the craftsmanship is evident in every stitch and seam. A shopkeeper smiles. Good quality for a good friend. His words are warm, and his eyes sparkle with genuine hospitality. Here, every transaction feels personal, every greeting sincere. It's these small connections that make the bazaar special. A shared laugh, a friendly nod, a story exchanged over a cup of tea. These moments linger long after you leave. Next, we're surrounded by hand-painted ceramics. Bowls, plates, tiles, each a tiny work of art. The colors are dazzling, the patterns intricate, echoing centuries of tradition. Every piece tells a story, a memory you can hold in your hand. You can almost imagine the artisans at work, painting each swirl and motif with care and patience. In a quieter alley, the air is fragrant with handmade soaps and mountains of spices: lavender, rose, paprika, saffron. The colors and aromas are intoxicating, a feast for the senses. A woman offers a taste of sumac, tangy, citrusy, pure Istanbul. She smiles as you savor the flavor, proud to share a piece of her culture. The bazaar is a labyrinth, over 60 streets, 4,000 shops, and endless surprises. It's a city within a city, where every corridor leads to a new adventure. Every wrong turn leads to a new discovery. Jewelry, antique books, hidden nooks. There's always something unexpected waiting just around the corner. Here, you're encouraged to slow down, wander, and embrace the unexpected. The bazaar rewards curiosity and patience, revealing its treasures to those who take their time. It's a lesson in letting go and enjoying the journey. In this maze, the destination matters less than the experience itself. Every step is a reward. Each footfall brings a new sight, a new sound, a new story to remember. I think I'm falling in love with this place. The Grand Bazaar isn't just a market, it's a living, breathing wonder, and every visit feels like the start of a new adventure. Suddenly, you turn a corner and step into a cave of stars, shops filled with Turkish mosaic lamps. Hundreds of lamps hang from the ceiling, each a masterpiece of colored glass and metalwork. The glow is magical, painting the shop in rainbows. The shopkeeper, Ali, explains each lamp is handmade, a tradition passed down for generations. He shows how the patterns, stars, swirls, carry meaning, happiness, the universe. These aren't just lights, they're memories, a piece of Istanbul you can take home. Watching others choose their lamps, you see the magic in their eyes too. Ali shares stories of his craft, his pride shining through. It's not just about buying, it's about understanding, connecting, and carrying a piece of this place with you. This little lamp shop is pure enchantment. Let's see what other treasures await. Haggling is part of the Grand Bazaar's culture, a friendly dance, not a battle. It's a centuries-old tradition woven into the very fabric of Istanbul's daily life, where every transaction is a chance to connect, not just to buy or sell. Here, bargaining is less about confrontation and more about building a bridge between people from different walks of life. Shopkeepers expect it, it's a sign of respect and engagement. When you step into a stall, you're not just a customer, you're a participant in a ritual that honors both buyer and seller. The act of haggling shows you value the shopkeeper's time and craft, and that you're willing to invest in the experience. The first price is just the start, a chance to connect, share a laugh, and learn about the item. Each counteroffer is an invitation to conversation, a way to discover the story behind a handmade rug or a delicate piece of jewelry. Sometimes you'll hear tales of family traditions or the history of a particular craft. I spot hand-painted tea glasses and start the negotiation. The colors catch my eye, and I ask about the artist. The shopkeeper's eyes light up as he explains the technique, turning a simple purchase into a lesson in Turkish artistry. We go back and forth, sharing stories and smiles. The conversation drifts from prices to family, from the weather to favorite foods. In these moments, the market feels less like a place of commerce and more like a gathering of friends. It's not about the lowest price, but finding what feels fair for both. The goal is a deal that leaves everyone satisfied, where both sides feel heard and respected. It's a process that values fairness over winning. Often the haggling pauses for tea, a gesture of hospitality and friendship. The shopkeeper pours a glass of steaming Turkish tea, inviting you to sit and chat. In that moment, the transaction fades into the background, replaced by genuine human connection. You talk, share, and suddenly, you're not just a customer, but a guest. The lines between business and friendship blur, and you realize that the real value lies in the experience, not just the object you're buying. The sale becomes secondary to the connection. It's these moments of laughter, storytelling, and shared tea that linger long after you leave the bazaar. In the end, we agree, shake hands, and I leave with more than a souvenir. I leave with a memory. The object I carry home is a reminder of the warmth and hospitality I found here. Here, commerce is joyful, human, and a way to bring people together. The Grand Bazaar isn't just a marketplace. It's a celebration of connection, tradition, and the simple joy of sharing a moment with someone new. That's the real art of the deal. Priceless. The Grand Bazaar is famous for its carpets, each shop a world of color and texture. Rugs hang and pile high, silk shimmering, wool soft underfoot. We're invited in, offered tea, and shown carpets as stories unfold. Each rug's pattern and color tells a tale of villages, beliefs, and dreams. The owner explains symbols for luck, protection, and heritage. These aren't just floor coverings, they're woven narratives, cultural treasures. Even if you don't buy, the experience is unforgettable. a lesson in art, history, and hospitality. You see with your heart, appreciating the human story in every knot. We leave with a deeper understanding and the sweet taste of apple tea. This is the soul of the bazaar. Let's keep exploring. All this exploring works up an appetite, and the bazaar is a feast for the senses, and the stomach. Hidden eateries and stalls offer kebabs, simit, and pastries, their aromas mingling in the air. We find a bustling lokanta, squeeze in, and sample hearty stews, beans, and rice. Simple, home-style, and delicious. This is real Istanbul food, made with love for locals. Every bite is comfort, every meal a connection. Watching the lunch rush, we feel part of the bazaar's daily life. For dessert, we try Turkish delight, rose, pistachio, pomegranate, and baklava, sweet and decadent. Sampling these treats in the heart of the market is pure joy. The flavors linger, a perfect end to our culinary adventure. My taste buds are as happy as I am. Let's savor every moment. You can travel far from home and still find moments that feel like family. It's in a shopkeeper's smile, a shared laugh, a handshake after a deal. These aren't just transactions, they're threads of human connection. Ali in the lamp shop, the carpet seller, the restaurant owner, they all welcomed us as friends, not just customers. That's the magic of travel. Discovering that people everywhere want to connect, share, and be kind. The real treasures here aren't things. They're the memories and kindness of the people we meet. In the Grand Bazaar, you find community in the most unexpected places, and that's something you can't put a price on. What a day! Tired feet, full heart, and memories to last a lifetime. Stepping out of the Grand Bazaar feels like waking from a beautiful dream. Places like this remind us how big and diverse the world is and how connected we all are. Behind every shop and every smile is a story, a family, a tradition. Travel builds bridges, not walls, and the Grand Bazaar is proof of that. So if you get the chance, go. Get lost, try new foods, talk to strangers. Open yourself to the world and it will open to you. The journey is where we learn, grow, and find the best in ourselves. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. There's so much more to see, taste, and discover together. So, where to next? Come on, let's go.